This week I've got something pretty special, which is an interview with my friend and collaborator Seo, who, in my opinion, is a bit of a genius. She's released tons, absolutely loads of incredible music. I'll put her Bandcamp link in the description below. Check it out. She's very underrated and unknown, and loads more people should listen to her music. And we have a collab EP coming out this week on Friday, so link to that below. Also, I'm gonna release on Friday a special bundle offer with that. You can get the EP and you can get a sample pack from the EP and the stems and a couple of other things. So on my website, check it out. Here's the interview.
That question worked.
What? So when did you first start making music?
I started making music, I'd say probably when I was like, let's say 8 or 9. I would like play the recorder and try to like recreate some of my favorite songs on the recorder. And then I knew that I wanted to do music when I was about 11, I think. I think I was like 10 or 11. Yeah.
What were your favorite songs when you were 8 and 9?
So what's the name of this song? There's a group called Style Plus, a Nigerian band. They were really popular at the time. And so they have this song called Imagine That. And so I literally just like, by hearing, I just like recreated it on the recorder.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you still have a recorder?
I don't. I recently gave it away because I did not use it.
And what about
Yeah.
So did you grow up in Lagos?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. And then when you were later 11, when you wanted to make music, then did you get any other instruments, or what did you do then?
Yeah, so I had already been learning the guitar. And I had already been learning the violin, but I sort of swapped one for the other. So I was initially doing the violin, and then I wanted to learn the guitar, so I stopped with the violin.
Do you
I
still
think
play?
at some point I was actually doing both, but
Do you still play either of those?
no. Oh, I have my guitars under my bed.
Yeah.
And I just brought one out after like ages for like a photo shoot. Not to play it, just to take pictures with it. Yeah.
So when did you first make music on a computer?
The computer. I think I was 15. It was on GarageBand. So I was just putting loops together. Yeah.
And did you?
No lyrics, just beats.
Right. Yeah, my next question is going to be, when did you start to write your own songs, like with lyrics and singing?
I mean, that was before that I started using the computer. So I was just writing like in a notebook.
Yeah.
So I'd say that was like shortly after I decided that I wanted to do music, which was at like age 11. I started like actually writing lyrics. Yeah.
Would you like write with a guitar or with chords, or would you just make up songs, like singing the songs and the lyrics?
Sometimes I attempted to make like a full song with a guitar, but it was hard. I just preferred to just write songs like on their own and come up with the melodies.
When you made your first beats, like, did you do anything with them? Did you send them to anyone, or did you just keep them to yourself?
I remember I actually put I put some of them on like iTunes.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, one of them was called Treasure Tunnel.
yeah.
I remember using like TuneCore to upload it to like iTunes, and it's kind of exciting. I was like, wow, I have a song on iTunes.
Yeah, I was doing similar stuff. And like, what are you using now when you make music, like software wise?
Logic. I'm using Logic.
Ah,
Where I have used different DAWs for my music in the past. So, but it's mainly Logic right now. I don't use anything else.
so like,
Yeah.
you're very prolific and you've got a lot of music. Do you make music like most days?
No. No,
No.
no, no. I have like maybe like a 2 week burst of inspiration, and then I just leave it for like 2 or 3 months.
Oh wow.
And then I have a burst of inspiration, and then I just yeah. I haven't made music in a long time. What's a long time? Like a couple of months.
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
super surprised about that. So when you're working in a burst of like creativity and productivity, are you doing like long hours or are you doing it all the time like obsessively?
Long hours. Yep. It doesn't feel long, but yeah, it's long hours because I like completing things and I don't like leaving things unfinished. So I just try to actually complete what I'm working on.
That's a good
And the
idea.
idea is just flow.
Yeah. So and how long would it take like to complete one song? Is there an average time or does it vary a lot?
Um, I think I think there's an average time, maybe like well, when you say complete, I do everything. So you mean like start to finish, like recording? I want to say like 4 hours, maybe.
Right.
The songwriting is the quickest part, but the beat I might come back to. Um, I guess the mixing is the longest.
Yeah.
The mixing takes probably like 2 hours.
Right. Cool. That's a great way to work, is to get something done. I've got way too many unfinished projects now. It's really hard to get them finished after you've got like 20 that are waiting.
It's fine. That's perfect.
And is there, if you could have any software, like, is there anything you would like to get if you could have anything?
Software, like what, like plugins?
Yeah, anything. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't even like. I don't get new plugins. Like I've been using the same plugins for like years.
So do you feel like
Like
you've got like
years.
you've got everything you need to make the music you want to make? You don't need any more.
Mostly because I find it too much to actually download. Yeah, maybe if I start getting bored of my sound, am I breaking up?
Yeah, you're breaking up there
Yeah, I
for.
feel like I have a. Mm,
So what were you saying there? You're like you don't get bored yet of what you've got.
yeah, exactly.
That's cool. That's good. And what about any like hardware stuff like synths or anything like that? Would you want to get anything like
I don't
that?
think I've ever touched hardware.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever touched hardware except like my MIDI keyboard.
If you've been to like quite a lot of different places, so if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Mm, I don't know if that really matters to me because I don't like leaving my house anyway. Like, I just want a nice house, regardless of where I am.
Is there anything that do you listen to much music, like other artists?
Don't. I don't.
Do
I
you listen?
used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you listen to your own music?
Yes. That's actually why I don't listen to other artists because I'm always listening to myself.
Me too. And like, even now that you haven't been making music in the last couple of months, are you still listening to your own music, or are you just not listening to anything?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm just listening to my stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a recurring thread. Well, on the last interview I did about a friend of mine who makes music, Automatic Tasty, he also, so he's not exactly the same, but yeah, he listens to a lot of the music he makes, and I listen to mostly music I make. I think, like, I don't know, it seems like you make what you want to hear, so then you listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember the last film you saw?
The last film I saw was a Nigerian movie called A Tribe Called Judah.
Was it good?
Yeah. It was it was okay. It was okay. It was very it was entertaining.
I've never seen a Nigerian film before. Don't think.
Really? I mean, there are some on Netflix, there are some on Amazon Prime, I think. Yeah.
Should check one out.
You should see the one with my music in it.
Yeah, what's that one?
Glamour Girls.
Glamour Girls. I'll write that down.
Yep.
Did they put in like one song or a few bits?
There were a couple songs. There were two songs.
Cool. How did you get hooked up with that?
So the person who did the music supervision literally came across my music on SoundCloud in like 2017, or rather, someone came across my SoundCloud and then put him onto it.
Yeah.
This was like in 2017. So yeah, he's just been keeping up with me since then, and we've become
Wow.
friends. So,
That's cool. Takes such a long time sometimes. 6 years, and then eventually they're like, here we go, let's use this in a film.
yeah.
Would you like to do more of that kind of thing? Getting music into...
Yes. That's like the main thing I want, actually.
Yeah. Have you got like several releases lined up?
No, I have not. The only thing I have lined up is my self-titled album. And after that, I am actually making an intentional and deliberate attempt to not release anything for the rest of the year. So, yep.
How come? What's the thinking behind not releasing for the rest of the year?
I think one of the things is that I want this album to be sort of important, and so I don't want it like overshadowed by like the next thing that I'm going to release. Like I want to focus on that one for a while.
When is the self-titled album coming out?
April 2nd.
Okay. And then nothing more will come out till 2025.
Hopefully, yeah.
And like, are you going to kind of just start working on more material for the future at some point? Like you won't plan it out. It will just maybe happen if it happens.
Yeah, exactly. It'll happen if it happens. But I'm trying to take a break, like a long break.
The last album that you released, or not the last one, but the one on the 2nd of January, Time Travelers, that that one sounds
That
like
was the last one.
that was the last one. Okay, I just got it there
First of
the other
January.
day, and it sounds like it's quite different in terms of like there's less vocals on it and more just beats.
It's an instrumental album.
So
There's only one song with vocals on it.
ah,
I made at least like three or four of these beats. The same time I made Doghouse.
yeah,
So Doghouse was the only one that managed to get vocals on it somehow. But then when I listened to the rest of the songs, um, yeah, I mean, I don't think I ever intended for them to have vocals, to be honest.
right.
I think, yeah, Doghouse, yeah, I wanted vocals on that, but the other songs were like, um, yeah, they were intentionally instrumental.
Very cool. I really like it.
Thank you. Yeah, I
So
saw your message from Bank.
yeah, and then we have our collab EP coming out. Pretty excited about that. The release
Yes.
date is March 8th. It's going to be coming out on March 8th.
Okay. How did you know? You reached out to me and said, which song of these do you want to like cover?
Yeah.
So how did you actually choose those songs? Because they were pretty random choices. It was I'ma Read and Walk On By. I think there was one more choice.
I can't remember the other one, but it's
Right.
just songs that I've been listening to for ages that just came to mind when I thought of you. The I'm a Reed one I've been listening to again lately. It's a really funny song. It's great. It's nice to like have some humor in music sometimes, you know. So much like really serious. And electronic music is a lot is like really serious, and it's nice to just be a bit more lighthearted sometimes. Walk On By as well. Walk On By is like, I don't know, it is kind of a sad song, but lighthearted as well. But I really love Burt Bacharach. You know, he just passed away, Burt Bacharach, like in last year. He was,
Really?
yeah, he was like, I think 98 or 99 years old. And he was still working, still writing songs up till the one, the Re-Memo one was great. I hadn't heard that song before.
Yeah, I love that song. Yeah. I had always wanted to cover it, but I was too lazy to just like do the instrumentation. So I'm glad you helped with that.
My pleasure. Yeah, it was came out like really cool. I love listening to that. Like, yeah, I've never really listened to any of their other songs, but you were saying that's the only one of their songs you want to do or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of Kings of Leon songs,
Yeah.
but that was the one that I was like very drawn to for some reason.
Any other like bands that were or like artists in general, just music artists, who would you list as your favorite ones of the past?
Um, Unfortunately, Coldplay, and I
Oh,
say that because it's so cliche.
I would not have picked that.
Yeah, Coldplay, unfortunately. Paramore.
Paramore.
Uh, a lot of Disney kids like Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, Jonas Brothers, and then there was like all these hard rock bands like Breaking Benjamin.
Don't know them.
You don't know Breaking Benjamin? Oh
No.
wow, yeah. They're pretty good. Yeah.
Did you listen to more rock music than, say, electronic music?
No, not anymore. Did I though in the past? Like, for a certain period, yes, but it was always just a concoction of different genres that I was listening to. So.